We're live. We're back. Terror and Terafell, D&D Adventure, episode 24, I believe, which is crazy things. 24 episodes. Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Oh, just some hand gestures up there, and nice ones.
This time.
Alrighty, so we're back to our stream of Dungeon Dragons in my campaign world. Our players have taken their characters into adventure and beat a weird green monster from another dimension that had a monkey on its back. And now they got a monkey on their back. Did we name the monkey? I believe we did.
We did, but I don't remember.
Well, you search that up while I continue talking.
Spank.
What?
His name is Spank.
Spank the monkey. Okay, gotcha. And that was Thrash, who is currently in a valley of lava and a stream of lava next to a volcano. You see, Thrash, that up there where everybody has killed the monster while you were running away from the monster because you were scared of it for some weird magical reason.
I was working my way back.
You were scared of the burden also, Ludwig. You were just not enjoying everybody.
Yeah, no, that wasn't very nice of him to make me run away like that.
Oh, I remember his
Ludwig.
name.
Uh-oh, we're losing cloud service. Come on, connect back to the cloud service. Oh, it's restored. Okay.
I was just trying to help you conquer your fears. That is all.
I remember the monkey's name. It was Dunstan.
It was
That's
Dunstan the monkey.
Yep. How could I
Alrighty.
forget? Oh, where's Rudy? Oh,
Did we
there,
lose?
man, he's back.
Oh, there he's back. Yeah, and
We're taking turns.
We're little glitches in the system right now. Hopefully that steadies. Mention right now that we've lost power once in one of the family households around here, and so might happen again. You never know. If it does for a long time, we'll just end the stream and start next week again, but hopefully not. We got little storms and rains going through the area, I guess, but nothing strong that I can hear. So, but that doesn't stop the grid sometimes. So after killing this monster and getting experience points, I believe last time, I believe I gave it to you. Let me double check.
Only one way to find out. Get us more.
Nope, you got it. You got
I think
Yeah.
need like 3 more. Oh,
you got 4,000 shared amongst each other.
This sounds like DM trickery to me.
That's 1,000 each. So
Using your math science.
You've noticed that the machine that was behind him, this brazier with some weird contraptions built onto it, and a little doohickey on the top it was all pouring this weird yellowish green smoke up into the sky and creating this fog. The volcano was doing the same thing. It was spewing more like volcano fire up in the air, but it was also creating this smog mist that filled miles around and even past the island. What you can see around you is now it's dissipating. It's clearing up. The sunset is happening right now, and it's is it? I'm trying to remember what time it is during the day. I believe, yeah, sunrise. It's 10 a.m. Okay. Sunrise of the day. The early morning is showing beautiful red tints, like the sun is going through some of the clouds and the banks and stuff, and the air is freshening it up. It doesn't stink as much. And that machine seems to be simmering, and there's nothing really glowing in it anymore. And as you get near it, and Terrapin and Arlie are fairly close to it, it's got some hot warmth, like an oven to it. So what would you guys like to do?
Let's go in.
Are you talking about the stream of the volcano lava's got a tunnel that it's coming out of that's about
I told
60
Terabin
feet
it's all he cares about, honestly. He's just like, we're going that way.
that way.
Yeah. Unless anyone stops him, that's what he's doing right now.
Maybe we should think about this.
Huh? What?
Are you going to stop him physically? Because he's going to keep walking.
No, just because I'm just like, don't go. Let's think about this. You know. my
Perhaps
lazy-
we wish to wait a second and gather our
Huh?
senses.
What'd you say, Ludwig? I can't hear you. I'm walking this way.
Perhaps we should wait a second and gather ourselves before heading in.
Huh? Okay, come back because I can't hear you. Say, what?
Clean
Thank
the
you.
turtle wax out of your ears.
Some of us have been casting lots of spells. We need a moment before we go on.
Oh, yeah, I forget you guys are squishy.
Yes, we get tired in a
Yes.
different way. And I think we should take care of this awkward mechanism before we go in as well.
Trash, you walked up to the mechanism now also, and you see it there. This odd bronze kind of metal beaten in an old-fashioned kind of gothic mesh around a burning innards. It's hard to tell what's inside there. Okay, so now all of you really are near it. Anybody want to do anything?
Well, you said it was bronze. Does my character happen to know anything about the contraption? Because she used to work at a bronze forge.
You sure did. You can, let's see. For you, would be let's see. I wouldn't usually use history, but you got a terrible history.
Oh,
I
it's
guess-
definitely acrobatics.
Performance, because your charismatic remembrance of it, you remember you have to perform to make these things. Oh, that's not so good. You get advantage because you're a dwarf. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
why.
yeah,
That's the
yeah,
ticket.
Definitely.
Oh, just enough to know that it's not dwarven made. You're like, I've never seen this before.
I'm an expert. What is this? I don't know.
It's definitely not.
Definitely
dwarven
something new.
made. It looks like technology.
Ew,
Well.
technology.
Oh, there goes any hopes for us.
Get the bad rolls out at the beginning.
He didn't have
All
to
right.
begin with.
So it's shaped kind of like a ball, which is like half a castanet. And I'm proficient with castanets. Never mind.
An Arcana check of any type.
Yay.
I'm sorry, it's not a castanet, it's a castaneta, and it's homered.
Look, mine's Portuguese.
Oh, only a master of capoeira can figure this one out.
I don't think anyone.
Yes. All you can figure out is that this thing is probably a high-level artifact mechanism, but you've never seen such things before, Ludwig.
It seems very powerful. We could try shoving it in the lava, but I am not sure that would do it.
Any other questions?
You said it was still hot?
It's yeah. I mean, it doesn't cool off. Metal doesn't cool off very quickly, and it's just been a couple of minutes, so a few minutes.
Can we tell what's cooking in there? I take a deep whiff, see if it's.
Oh, you're gonna whiff it? Okay, whiff away. Do a perception check. There you go. That's a sense.
Leave it to Thrash to make the.
Oh, you should have
checks.
20 when
Oh,
it passed.
Huh?
Well, your sense is that it's not of this world. It's a smell that you've never smelled in this world. It smells otherworldly.
Unpleasant.
It's a matter of your point of view.
I don't know. Maybe someone poke it with a stick. Maybe it'll, Do something.
Yeah, that's always smart.
We are going through sound wise, right? I was nervous like that. After the one time I had no sound.
Poke the artifact with a stick.
Is it undead?
The stick or the artifact? You'll have to be specific.
The stick bites you. No,
All sticks are technically right.
The stick is little did you know the stick was partly made from a gazebo.
infamous
Most dangerous
gazebo.
monster of all.
No.
As long as you don't attack the darkness. That's an old one.
I attacked the stick.
Magic Misa. Well,
Let's see. It's it weighs if you would like move it, it's about only 5 pounds. But it's really hot right now.
well, I don't
anyone
want
have
to
like a
accident.
watering can?
Well, I could use my mind to move it. I just would want to get out of the path.
Oh,
just
sorry.
to make sure it doesn't
100
tumble or something.
100 pounds. I put in the wrong thing there. It's 100 pounds.
Ooh.
5
Yeah,
pounds that's really light.
Yeah, I was like 5 pounds. It's the description I used from something else. This is one of my own creations that I built off of something else. So 100 pounds. It's in there's 100 pounds.
No one does any of that hand voodoo.
But
The
yeah, you
voodoo?
need a better Arcana than 13 to get it. Figure this one out.
Can we all try?
Yeah, I mean, you guys see if you have a good Arcana. Warlocks might know something. You just got enough.
Oh, wow.
It was a steady build-up with every check too. That's the hilarious part.
You've heard about these in the Githyanki lore of these braziers that affect weather, but this one not only affects weather, but it brings about some differences to the weather. It brings around the chaos of wild magic. They call these wild mist braziers. They're a wonders item, and you can speak a command word and cause a mist to overcome a 300-foot area with wild magic mist. And if it's done within line of sight of a volcano, that will go up to a 25-mile radius. So I'm putting all that description right in the chat window there for you. Is that nice? I don't know if you guys have seen that. Now there's like these little, up near the titles of stuff, there's these little speech bubbles, and you can click that and it just puts it right into the chat window.
Nice.
That is nice.
Very nice.
Ooh. I'm going to have to step away for a moment.
Okay. Well, everybody else, we're gonna go treasure hunting.
I like it.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
So it would
I'm
seem
gonna-
the mist we saw earlier was probably made from this.
Yes.
That would be my guess.
As I said, the mist
What
is dissipating
What do
after
y'all
you
think
guys.
the command word is?
Misty
Uh.
eyes.
Oh. These things normally have command words. I don't know.
Yeah, Thresh was telling us when he was telling us about it.
Well, like, Terapin is just sort of like looking at this and going, huh?
All right, what are your favorite words?
Food.
Peanut butter.
Food. I'll scream food into it. Does it create mist?
No. But the creature that you just killed was from another dimension, so you don't know if it might not be the same language you speak.
That is true.
Did anyone maybe hear anything he might have been saying?
He was
Well,
using telepathy to talk to you. But you can roll an Arcana to see if you know what kind of creature he was. If you know anything about them. Oh yeah, you've heard of slods.
Smart.
Marley, you have
Nope.
not.
I have no freaking clue.
But yeah, Slod is a creature from the Godlands of Limbo. And in that Limbo, there's different colored versions, the green and red, and then there's the Death Slods that are their leaders. And so you met a green Slod. Oh, and blue ones also. And you just met a green one. And you know that they have their own languages. You don't know enough about their language.
What do you think we should do? Should we destroy it?
No markings on it, or
There is no markings on it.
Did we check the slode to see if it had anything on it for
Did you check the what?
the slod?
Oh, the Slod.
The coleslaw?
I believe the monkey was the only thing worthwhile on him.
Let's check the monkey. Did the monkey have a coat on it?
Yeah, Dunstan, you got anything? I'll shake him down, and
He's got a little chain around his neck.
oh, give that to me. And I'll try to grab it.
He
from
tries
him.
to bite you as you try to get it off of him.
Is it a chain or is it like a collar?
It's a chain with a little
like a leash.
like a collar chain. Yeah, like a
choke chain.
like a choker chain. Yeah, but doesn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but it's got a little like a coin shaped dangly bit. It's probably
Probably his name.
If I'm
Someone
lost,
else,
call this number.
someone else deal with this thing.
The monkey is saying in demonic. It's saying read my medical alert bracelet.
Don't feed me.
Don't feed me peanuts.
Can I try to feed it a banana? Are there bananas in this land?
Not up here on the near the volcano,
Island.
but yeah, you saw a lot of banana trees down in the lowlands.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you a banana sooner or later.
He he kind of warming up to you, but he doesn't want anyone to touch his collar.
I'm really tempted to keep trying to I'll put my hand around the monkey's shoulder and then try to do some
do an animal
hand.
You can do an animal handling roll.
Have you seen the video recently? That was there was a dad monkey and a baby monkey, and then some guy, the baby monkey's looking over his shoulder. Some guy grabbed and held the baby monkey's hand. No. And then the dad walked away, and then as soon as the baby monkey realized that the dad was walking away, it turned back and saw that this guy was holding hands with it, and then bit his hand immediately.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I keep losing your picture size on my OBS. I don't know why. You get bigger and then smaller. Bigger and smaller. I don't know why.
Yeah, well, it happens with age. Leave me alone.
But what was your animal handling? 18.
18.
Yeah, that was enough. You were able to calm it down enough to look at the thing, and it's in a foreign language.
Darn.
It looks like chicken scribbles to you at the moment, but possibly.
Can anyone else try to read this? Might be important.
Yeah. It's in the chat window, but no one knows it.
Mm-mm.
I think it says he likes fire.
If anybody wants to try a straight up intelligence check.
Oh yeah, that's all of us.
Well, I don't do Arcana normally, but I'll do this straight up intelligence. Yeah, that'll be fine. I have a -2. That can't hurt.
Harley got a 12.
There
Terafell
we
got
go.
a 2.
Ooh.
Thrash made just enough
Oh.
again. Man, what is with you, Thrash?
That was almost a 1.
Dash for the win.
Your intelligence is enough that you've seen this Slod languages written in the school where you were, and you're remembering syllables and consonants and vowels and things and stuff, and you're starting to put it together, and you're looking at this and you're like, green. You say in your mind. If you want to say it out loud, you can always say it out loud.
Like the color green?
That's what you think.
Green.
Right then, whoosh, the brazier starts pouring out magic defiling mist again, and the volcano starts pouring more, and the stream, which was kind of dying down, so you can walk up into that tunnel easier, starts bubbling a little stronger again.
Oh no.
Green. Does it turn it off?
Right, that's what I was.
Nope, it starts getting stronger.
Oh no.
Oh no, what have we done?
What have you done?
I didn't do anything. I just read my monkey thing.
So Ludwig comes back around the mountainside where he had to go for a second, and you see that your friends have suddenly reignited the brazier of wild mist.
Green.
It's getting more puffs out every time they say it's like an Indian puff thing.
green.
I cannot leave you people alone for a moment.
The monkey's name is Green, and I'll like hold it like awkwardly.
Monkey, what have you done?
It's starting to billow a lot. You guys, I'm gonna roll a Constitution save for y'all.
You made it worse. Now you must smother it with the monkey.
The monkey looks at you and goes,
Let's see. Here we go. I can do it. Oh, there we go. Success. Arley, failure. Terrapin, failure. Your lungs start getting affected by this stuff. It's like getting into your, hard to breathe. It just definitely doesn't have the goodness to you, and your constitution has failed. So you both of you have one level of what's it called?
exhaustion.
Exhaustion. Yes.
What's the point of having a +6 constitution?
What did you roll? 7. So let's give you guys your exhaustion. Exhaustion 1 for Terrapin. And for Arley.
There goes my next rage.
Oh, your rage is off too, isn't it?
Yeah. I was saving point of exhaustion for a good rage, but that's not going to happen now.
What do you guys want to do next?
I would like to use my telekinesis to shove the brazier over.
Which direction are you shoving it?
Towards the lava.
Okay, it goes right over hits the bucket full of water and knocks it over too, and the water just streams down to the lava and
Wait, there's more water left?
Yeah, you guys didn't have you didn't empty the whole bucket. I think there was like half of it left.
Okay, well, if there's water left, I'll just use the water.
I was wondering.
I
if you'd
was
asked
assuming
about the bucket.
that was dumped.
No, I think it just dumped half of it and came back down. It was a fairly big bucket. For the Slod was a big guy, so I have a feeling it was a big bucket.
Fair enough.
So yes, if you want to do that instead, you can use your telekinesis to pick up the bucket and.
Yeah.
Well, that's more mage handy stuff.
I can do shape water again.
Shape water, yeah, that's fine.
Just as quick.
And it hisses and sizzes and it finally mellows out.
All right, plan B.
As I said, it was 100-pound thing, so yeah, it doesn't move too easily. I have a feeling would have had a hard time pushing it.
I don't know. I move people.
Well, that's true.
But either way, putting a fire thing in fire might not be the most useful.
No.
Especially if it doesn't melt.
So yes, you guys are starting to breathe a little better finally. Unfortunately, you're still having a heart wheezy time because of what you've already damaged your lungs with. But it's not 420 or anything.
No, it is 24.
I am Kiefer Sutherland.
Okay.
No. Took me a moment to process that.
We are old. That reference would not be got by most people on Twitch today.
How old is old now? 2 years?
Let me give me 1 second.
I think like over 20 minimum.
So
I mean, how long ago is stuff?
I mean, I was old at 12.
24's first season was 21 years ago.
But when was its last season?
Yeah.
Yes, it started in 2001 and it had 8 seasons. They were mostly not on Fox.
So 8 seasons after, or I don't know how many years, over 8 seasons over 9 or 10 years probably. So I know they had a year they didn't do something.
This is why I don't like to think about Lost or anything anymore.
We're old. Okay, guys, we understand. I remember a lot of old stuff comparatively. I remember when Cheers came on TV.
I remember when I binge watched it on Netflix.
Me too.
I remember
Darn
before
you, Shelley
Netflix.
Long.
I remember when it was parodied in Fallout 4.
Okay. It steams out. What do you guys like to do next?
Please do not say that word again.
Steamed out?
That's the one.
Dunstan's up on your head, picking in your hair.
I'll just continue to give it pets and I'll say onwards.
So where do you guys want to go next?
Well, since everybody's yelling at me, I'm going to let them decide.
Did Terafell want to go in that big hole over there?
I did, but then everybody wanted me to stop, so I stopped, and I'm back. He came back.
Oh, it's windy and rainy outside. I hear that.
Well, I think we should go to the big hole now. Oh no, I don't. I think we need to find a place to hide out for a little bit.
Sure. How long are you thinking to rest?
Long enough for some spell slots.
Well, then that'd be all day probably, since it's 10:15 in the morning right now.
I guess if no one else needs to rest, well, could be okay.
It's up to you. I'm not making decisions. I just use my axe to cut things, and
I just need like a 10-minute shut eye, and I'll be good.
As long as none of y'all
Warlocks.
hurt yourselves, I could help.
1 hour actually is what you need.
Which
No, I
is
really don't
fine
need anything.
because Ludwig would like to use this time to try and like hide the brazier somewhere, since it doesn't seem like there's a.
Okay.
I doubt we're going to carry it with us at that weight, but yeah,
Sure.
Grab it on the way out.
You want to do that for an hour, do a rest, hour rest, and hide that during that hour a little too?
yeah,
Hour and
Find
2
a-
minutes.
kind of crag in here where we can shove it, piling rocks behind it, and yeah.
Do a survival check. That's probably the best way to find, if you can find a hideable place. Not too hard. There's a lot of crags, so as long as you don't roll real bad.
Why did
I knew
you
a guy
add
named
that?
Just to make it fun. Yeah, you made adequate enough that you find about 40 feet away a crevice that you're able to drag it to with the help of your friends.
That's his middle name, Craig Crevice.
Okay, that's your new D&D character. We know that's coming down the line.
He's a dwarf. He diggy hole. Oh wait.
I feel like you'd be
Never
way
mind.
too chipper. You'd be like, "Hi, everybody. My name's Craig Crevice. How are you doing? Oh, can't do that. That's an escarpment. I gotta go. Bye."
You
I'm a
get
dwarf.
short-
They call me Happy.
You get a short rest. If you wanted to, you could have got taken up hit dice, but no one's hurt really. Someone already did it.
Nope.
I don't know. And
Thrash could get spells at least.
yes, I believe he got. If he had any used, he'd get them back.
Yeah, I didn't.
Did I use?
Oh,
Points?
I don't know if this is power gaming, but I saw we took a long rest instead of a short rest. So my spell slot.
Oh, I did a
came
long.
back.
Oh man. Okay, that's the magic of the brazier. It gave you a
Sorry.
long rest.
Ooh.
The
There
magic
goes.
of the brazier.
The brazier.
What else does this thing do?
It slices, dices, julienne.
I'm just gonna keep thinking of the word green in my head and see if anything happens.
Unless you say it, no, nothing.
Okay. Just what I'm
Oh.
thinking about.
What you think about? So it's about 11 and a few more minutes for doing that. So 11:20, let's say, by the time you guys are ready to do what you want to do. Where
Y'all want to go in this hole?
Yep. Yes, I do. Let's go. Come on.
Want to go exploring? We're just gonna strut towards the hole.
I guess we're going in the hole.
When I get about here, I'm going to turn around and yell really loud, "Green!"
Unfortunately, it's buried and doesn't hear you.
Yeah.
Unfortunate for me, not fortunate for you.
Yeah, and if I can hide it upright, I put what's left of the water in it too.
Just wanted to see
Yeah.
if it was going to make the ground
After an
like,
hour,
shake or whatever.
after an hour, it's cool to touch that you can move now, move it around.
All right.
There will be no more shenanigans.
Oh, well, those are my favorite types of gins.
Anakin's.
Yeah.
No, too much sand.
So, Arlie, are you gonna?
Oh,
Kills all of them, men, women, and children.
Thank goodness I like none of those things.
And I guess Ludwig is hanging back.
We have much to discuss.
sorry, I was too busy thinking about Anakin, and
Me
So
too.
they're yelling, Mauve,
I hate sand.
teal.
Mauve, teal. What?
Was your brother Bananakin?
I'm sure if I yell the right color, it will do something cool.
Okay, so you get to the
Orange.
cave entrance. It's
Cyan.
it's about 20 feet high, 10 feet deep in. You can see into it. So it's a bigger thing than is deep that you can see into it. It gets dark pretty quick.
Good thing I have dark vision.
You look into it and you can see it's just a wall there about 10 to 15 feet in, kind of a craggy wall. And then the lava was pouring out from underneath it. Now it's dribbling out underneath it, but it's still like right there's really nowhere to crawl under. It's pretty much right there. But there's a lot of little nooks and crannies in there.
Let's step in. I'll step in.
Yeah, do a perception check.
Perception.
You're feeling around and you feel a bag. It's a pretty big bag. Kind of like right behind, like is underneath the, like if you feel in and around, it's underneath the edge.
Probably some monster's sack.
Can
Can I open it?
You got to pull it out first, but yeah, then you know.
That's what she said.
Not what you want to hear when you're ruffling around a monster sack.
Yeah,
This is
pull it out.
definitely not going to be a kid-friendly episode.
What are you talking about? We're talking about something that belonged to a monster, is all.
Okay, so you try to pull the bag out. It's a few 100 pounds. It's pretty heavy.
Pretty strong. See if I can get it out of there.
What's your strength?
17.
Oh yeah, you pull it out. It's still, even for you, it's pretty heavy, but you can pull it out. But it's jingling with coins. It's full of coins.
Do some force thrash.
I think I found a sack of money.
Oh,
And you feel like some other stuff is in it. You want to open it up in front of everybody?
Let's see what we have. Sure.
Alrighty. You look in there and you see thousands of, like, thousands and thousands of silver pieces, and inside there some gold pieces, thousands of, and then a smattering of copper pieces, and every once in a while you see a platinum piece in there. So there's quite a bit of that. Popping every once in a while you see a little amethyst, maybe more in there, a garnet here, some other stones. On the top is a couple potions, and then there's some arrows.
Hey,
there's a whole
Terafell,
bundle of arrows in there.
Look what's here for you.
Actually, 2 bundles of arrows. And you also find an oilcloth, and it's kind of wrapping around something spherical.
And a pamphlet that says Brazier instructions.
Don't
There
say
seems-
green.
There seems to be a little book with whatever's. It's like a ball, like the size of a bowling ball kind of thing, maybe a little smaller. And then there seems to be something flat in there, maybe book shaped with it.
Yeah, let's see what this is.
So I'm going to put in the inventory here for everybody. So if you go to the inventory, you will see now that you found 142 platinum pieces, 2,000 gold pieces, 8,000 silver pieces, 1,000 copper pieces, 2 ambers, 1 amethyst, 40 arrows. Dunstan the monkey, of course, is from previous time. A ball of pure crystal in this oil thing. It has a little book. I don't have that written in there, but it's part of that. 3 garnets, 1 jet, 2 potions of healing. You've seen those before. 1 tourmaline, and of course you have the wild mist brazier outside that you can still take. So that's all the treasure. Yay! The only thing you don't know about is the sphere, the ball.
You said it was a book?
Yeah, there's a little book with it. I didn't write it down there, so
okay.
It's with the sphere.
The crystal ball, okay.
It's a
so
sphere.
Is this jet like a flying airplane?
Like, check this out, Ludwig. Show him the ball in my hand.
Jet is a gemstone.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Is it still covered when you hand it over?
Is it 747 gemstone?
No, I had uncovered it to see what it was.
Okay. It is very crystally, yes, and it's but it's there's no glowiness in it at the moment.
All right.
A beautiful piece.
I'd like to see if I have the arcane knowledge to know what this is.
Okay.
I think you should fushigi it.
You do, just barely. It's a very rare crystal ball.
It's a crystal ball.
Crystal ball.
It's just very rare.
6 inches in diameter, so it's a little smaller, yeah.
You can hit people over the head with it, and it really hurts.
Dunstan goes running up to it and starts.
Oh, look, he's a fortune teller monkey. I don't know about you guys, but I want Dunstan if no one else does.
I'm gonna do a thing, and let me just double check here. Arcana -2, perfect.
No, we cannot have a Dunstan and a Dunbar. It is forgotten.
Well, forget Dunbar. He's not even here. Let's replace him with
He stayed back.
Dunstan.
He stayed back at the ship.
Yeah.
Wow, that took a long time for me.
Terrapin, what's your question?
No, I was gonna do a thing, and it dropped a 19, so I'm exhausted. So it was a skill. If it was gonna be positive, I was gonna ask if, for the sake of whatever, Terrapin would be just quietly explain that somebody on the ship had something like that, but it was bad.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming I already know what it is. But Terrapin doesn't. Like, I know what it is. He doesn't know.
I say we split this money equally.
Oh,
yeah, okay. Let's do that.
You each get 250 copper, 2,000 silver, 35 platinum, and 500 gold pieces.
There's only 2 PPs left.
And does that make everybody
rich? Yeah.
No. Can you move? Is it too heavy?
Oh, I'm good.
Ludwig, you might need to give someone something.
I could still hold about another 100 pounds.
I can only hold another 5, so I gotta be very
Copper
careful.
pieces are probably not worth carrying as much as you think it is. Because we are using weight for IX coins.
All right,
Oh,
does
yeah.
anyone want Dunstan?
So yeah, 138 pounds of coins right now.
Dunstan. Here, stick it with me, pal.
Where did Dunstan come from? Oh, there's Dunstan.
He's with me.
I'll take the jet.
You gonna fit that onto your new weapon or your new armors or something?
The jet?
Yeah,
I just like the way it looks. Stick it in my pocket.
a shiny black gem.
Oh, we're putting stuff on things now. Okay, cool. I'm gonna take these garnets then, and I'm gonna fix them to my shell.
If no one wants this crystal, I'll show you guys some cool tricks I learned.
The crystal ball.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll put on a little performance for them. Like, back in the day when the Fushigi and contact juggling.
you're juggling the crystal ball. Okay, do a performance check.
Gonna be good, right?
Or acrobatics, whichever is better for you.
You got it. Sorry, I'm getting a warning for something. Okay. Acrobatics. What could go wrong? Oh my god, I forgot I'm exhausted.
You almost drop it, but you catch it at the last second. And
Okay, if anyone thinks this is useful, please take it.
I know our long rest wasn't supposed to happen, but shouldn't it technically have gotten rid of the exhaustion?
You're right.
I mean, it wasn't a real long rest, so I didn't.
Yeah, it was the fakest long rest in history.
Fine. I'm not gonna fight it.
Just figured I'd check.
No re-rolling. That's still. But does anybody want to do an Arcana check on the crystal ball?
Didn't
Other
we find
than
out already what it was?
Terafell?
I mean, I know I pretty much figured.
Well,
it out.
no, the book. There's a book. I'm saying
There's a book.
Oh, okay.
Why am I only rolling 11s?
You do like 11. Well, Thrash and Ludwig both roll the same number, but Ludwig gets a 21. And
Wow.
so Thrash, you were able to read it. You're remembering the Slod language.
We all
So you're
read the
able
same
to
book.
This time I'm reading it silently.
but you don't silently, but you don't know what everything means because it's magical text that you don't have total knowledge of. So you can tell Corey what you're understanding, and then Ludwig's able actually to understand it magically. Ludwig, you're able to figure out that there's 4 pages in this book. It's a metal book, metal pages with etchings in it, in a script of seems almost abyssal, but you don't know abyssal very well. You've seen it a couple times, but you don't know how to read it, I think. But Githyanki's had enough to know about slots that he was able to figure out the green word, so he's able to also kind of do this. He got a good roll on his check, and so that's helped you out with it. And you know that with the spell scry spell, which the crystal ball uses, you need to know certain things about either a place or a person to do that scry. Well, this book explains places, has descriptions of 4 different places, and also has embedded on the metal page like a little metal cloth bit, just flat, not too sticking out. And underneath there is like a leaf under one, a piece of a branch, maybe some grass on another one, a stone on another one. So there's different pieces of stuff. So it actually might be a key to what you can scry with the crystal ball.
Most interesting.
If you want to, I can tell you what they are saying, kind of.
Yeah, if I know that much, that's awesome.
Right. The first one has a leaf, and in it's next to it. It says, "To view the keep of the 9 knives." The second one page you see has a piece of like a talon, like a little piece of a nail. It's black and kind of necrotic, rotted almost a little, and it says the chamber, chamber, Limbo's chamber of scrying. And then tell me when you're ready. I see you're writing these down.
What went with the keep of the 9 knives? I'm sorry.
A piece of leaf.
Leaf. Thank you. Okay, go ahead.
And then the chamber of limbo, the scrying chamber of limbo, is a piece of nail, a blackened nail, fingernail, not a.
Got it.
And the third page has a weird piece of rock that looks gray and colorless, like you've never, like not natural, like you've never seen anything. This is like seeing a black and white cartoon or black and white TV, because no one had ever seen anything that way before. You're seeing this piece of rock that looks like it's black and white, like no color to it, kind of grays that you've never seen in reality. You have actually seen it though, because you've had visions of the shadow dimension, the Shadowfell. So you do kind of have a little. No one else would, but you have had those visions. And it says in there the shadow door. And then the fourth one shows has a blade of grass. Sorry, grass. And it says the Tower of the Unknown Mage.
Tower of the Unknown Mage.
Are you telling any of us this?
Uh,
Or are you remaining quiet?
Unless someone is asking for an explanation, he would probably look at it quietly.
When you're doing like that, are you like in a Tony, like is he in like a Tony Stark mask where all he's seeing is this thing around him and everything else is dark behind him? Well, I wanted to know just about like the
I don't think he's
spell.
Quite that focused. Oh, you mean looking at the? He's just reading the book right now.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So you're just focused right now.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't really know the language well, so he's probably kind of mumbling to himself a bit, like certain translations.
Mumbly Joe.
Yeah. But if anyone asked for details, he would certainly stop to explain.
Well,
and if not, then he will explain afterwards. I believe I do not know what these locations signify, but this book seems to go along with the crystal ball. I don't know why one would want to look at these places specifically, but it does have 4 places with very accurate descriptions. The kind that you would need to actually watch it with this device.
Glad I didn't drop it.
Honestly, there probably would have been more risk to your foot than to the ball.
Is that a challenge?
As curious as I am, no.
Do you guys take? You still have amethysts, ambers, arrows, crystal ball, potion of healing.
Oh, I'm taking the ones that look like honey, and then I just grab the ambers.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a potion of healing.
There's 2 of them, so 1 to you. Okay.
Terapid, didn't you need these arrows? And I'll just like hold them like I'm gonna stab him.
I already took them.
Oh, just kidding.
And then I hold it off. I have the longbow. I've got I guess 40 arrows now.
Yes.
Nice. I'm gonna put under longbow 40 arrows.
I thought the green slot was going to be a little tougher for you guys, but you were.
He was
very
pretty
smart.
tough. I was all the way like almost off the map before he wild magicked himself. I think that was the big problem, is that he disappeared for a split second and all of his effects disappeared with it.
Does anyone want this potion?
And then he got telekinesis into the lava.
What do I have?
Thankful to Ludwig's.
I don't know how everyone else is on potions. I have 1.
I do have 1 as well.
I have 1.
Does anyone not have any?
Harry?
I got it.
Johnson doesn't have. Oh.
Yeah, I got a potion of healing on me right now.
Yeah, as long as we each have 1, I don't really see why
You have
not.
2 now. Go ahead.
Yeah, give it, Ludwig, it's yours. You need it. With me healing, you might not get a heal.
Take the ball too.
It's awful nice of you to offer it now then. Thank you.
Yep.
The ball, because I need another 10 pounds.
Is that how heavy it is?
It's just enough to not walk.
All right. I was going to
3
say, I'm
pounds.
still trying to figure out the weight. I think I'm just going to build a travois to help carry my stuff.
It's all those copper pieces.
I already dumped those.
Oh, you did?
Yes, there's just a big pile of copper here for anyone who wanted it. I don't remember how much it was. It was well over 1,000, though.
Wow.
I should see what up. If you scroll up on the thing, you can see how much was given to each person. Was 250 copper pieces. Sorry,
I take it back. I had 800 and something.
altogether. Okay, 2,000 silver pieces. That's the weighty thing. Those silver pieces.
Yeah. I don't really want to leave that many of those, so.
Yeah, they're still worth something. In
So yeah, I'm gonna build a travois so I could actually drag some of this.
all right.
I think since we've gotten rid of most of the danger on our path, we should be okay.
So usually with a crystal ball, you need to have be attuned to it. But it has enough energy left over from its last use that I'm thinking you can get at least 1 use out of it before you have to get attuned to it. So if you want to do one of those 4 places, you can scry for it if you want to.
Interesting. All right. Ludwig is going to try and find the place with the right lighting to view the crystal,
Okay.
Not too much light, not too many reflections. And let's see. Never dice around me when I need them.
So you got the scrying spell up, or?
Well, first is picking which one he wanted.
Oh, you're randomly picking your. Okay.
Yes. Why not scry on the Chamber of Scrying? That seems like the.
That is the. Okay. So
Scrying
I believe
can need some more scrying.
I think you have to roll a scrying chain. Only if, wait a minute. If it's a place, I don't know if you have to.
I
know
think
an
if
item.
you have good enough to, yeah, it depends on the quality of the description. Or
I think it's only if a person wants to fight it. A place, you don't get a choice. I don't think. I'm trying to remember, but I think that's scrying.
Spells right there. Secondhand knowledge, you have heard of the target.
Instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you've seen before as a target of the spell. When you do this, sensor appears in the location and doesn't move. So, it doesn't so save then, but I also think you can have like secondhand, and you have a possession of something. So you offset. So I don't think they get a save. It's not a target that's, you can deny it, right?
That would make sense to me.
So that's probably why he did it that way, because then he doesn't have to roll for knowledge at least. But it gives you enough knowledge that you know how to get there. So it's going to take a few minutes, I think. Right? Is it how long does it say it takes scrying?
Scrying is 10-minute casting time.
Alrighty. So give me a few minutes to get it going, because I have a video or a stream for
We have a video.
Not a video, but you know what I mean.
Thank
so
you
let
for
me
watching
first.
currently on twitch.tv/.
I'm going to take off our thingy because I got to use that screen to do this. So minimize that. And everybody, you can talk amongst yourself about what do you want to do next.
I want to eat ice cream.
I mean, in the game. Well, maybe in the game, but I don't know where you get ice cream on this island.
We need to go to Denny's, but we can't go to the bad Denny's. We got to go to the good Denny's because there's always a good Denny's.
And it's always by an airport.
Why is that? Maybe it's because they actually have people working there.
And the people who stay at those Denny's just demand better service. That's all.
You asked for the limbo scrying. Okay. I would have this running, but it takes up a lot of resources, so I didn't want to have it running while we're waiting for it. My laptop purrs a little too loud when it's. So gets about noontime. You might be thinking about what to eat for lunch. Yeah, Denny's. Unfortunately, there's no place named Denny's on this.
Has our normal screen not been on the stream?
No, it has. I had to take it off because I'm using that to.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't something I just looked over and noticed.
Where have you been?
I have a wide spread of monitors.
I'm just, for some reason, this is not working. What's going on?
Doesn't want us to have
I
fun.
just tested it like right before the game. And now it doesn't want to do it. Of course. Be that way, would you? Huh. Well, that's weird. Why am I getting blackness instead of my sky, which I put up?
I've noticed.
Technology, like magic, is a threat as well as an ally.
I go in and change things here for a second.
It's all witchcraft to me.
There we go. I turned off the sky dome. That's for some reason the sky dome was not working. All right. Well,
It is witchcraft to all of us.
okay, that is weird. You failed your Arcana check. No.
Well, all right, on with the show.
Let's try something here. Let's try this. Zoom to this selection, see if I get closer to what I want to be at. It is not wanting to do this. Alrighty, I'm going to do something else here. I'm exiting this again, and then do not save. And I'm going to get out of... Only thing I can think is Fantasy Grounds is the problem, so I'm going to get out of that first. Not the main one, but this one. And try it again. And if that doesn't work, you'll get a different place.
I'm sorry, there are only 4 pages, and I thought I opened to the wrong one.
Well, it was going to be the best one, but for some reason it was not working. So let's try this one last time and see if it... Okay, I'm in the blank screen. Go over here. File, open, recent. Loading, loading, loading. Come on. Don't veg out on me, computer. I need new computers. Donate to my computer fund. No, no one will. No, it's not working.
Might I suggest Micro Center? Please sponsor. Please
Which
sponsor.
of the other two, 3 would you want to look at and see if they work?
Are we still going on Twitch?
Are we?
I think so.
Yeah, we're still going on Twitch.
It's just that, the top bar
Okay.
is not on. Yeah.
Well, it's just my computer then.
Oh yeah, you've been like in the same position for like.
Are you freezing up?
Oh yeah, your face.
That's a
moved?
different computer.
Oh.
It's just a slower one, apparently. Oh, it's telling me I have a network error on my player. So it's just me.
We will do this one more second, and if that doesn't work,
which other one would I want?
I'm trying one just to see if it works right now. For some reason, the other one, which I just did before, is showing no sky, no ground, just some items, not even the main thing that I put in there. Okay. How about the keep of the 9 knives?
How about the shadow door?
Of course, the one I didn't choose. Sure, I'll do the shadow door. Let's see if that should work. That's an easy one.
Sorry, shadow sorcerer, you know.
I know. It should work. That one isn't too difficult either. I think I just the one in Limbo I overwhelmed with too many. I added 4 different videos into it as video textures. I have a feeling that overwhelmed it.
I could do it.
Alrighty. So there we go. Somewhere about that area. Let's see if it's streaming. Yeah. Go up here and hit that. There we go. Look at the Twitch stream in a second or 2 or 3.
Or 4.
There it is.
I don't see it yet. I'm waiting.
You can see who has the faster.
Yeah, Rudy hogs on the internet.
I'm plugged in.
I have
Tell me when
Wiki.
you guys can see it.
I'm
Because it
plugged
should
in
be
with
the whole
Cat 7.
screen.
I have it.
Nothing yet.
You have it?
Yes.
So you see this big stone wall.
Oh, I
and
see it.
This gray, colorless landscape. I know you're not supposed to move, but I'm going to move a little. It's just the door is very big. It's like this big, massive door. It looks made of some kind of dark metal that you feel is an antithesis to all that is good. And as you get up there, you notice a creature made of shadow. I didn't actually get time to create a creature made out of shadow. So just imagine that a creature all made out of shadow is walking up to the door in front of where you're viewing it. And this creature has something in its grasp. As you see it go by you, you're able to, just for a minute, see as its hand swings what looks like a fairy, a small elven fairy-ish creature with wings. And it goes up to the door, and you see it pull out a knife, the shadow creature, to pull out this knife made out of black shadow. And right at that time, the image of the crystal ball disappears. As I get back onto Fantasy Grounds. So I'll have that up in a second. So that was your viewing of the shadow door, the doorway that you've heard about before, actually. I believe I had it in your intro for you, I think, on your own.
The door.
If you want a reminder, I can give you a little reminder of what you had discovered earlier.
Probably quicker than me going through all my notes.
You had a contact with some shadow creatures, and you had heard that there was a war between
The darker
faction,
portion and the harder end.
Yeah, and the faction wants to open the door, and the other faction wants to keep the door closed.
So this is that door. Okay, that's what I want to make sure of.
You're pretty sure it is. It's also at the edge of the Shadowfell. Or the Shadowlands. And Rudy's shrunk again.
That sounds like a you problem.
I know.
So the creature was heading towards the door or coming in through?
It was going toward the door. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like it was doing something right in front of the door. You didn't quite get to the gruesome part because this is PG-13 right now.
Then I will not go into how there's a sign on the door that says Dead Fairy Storage. If we're not going all Tarantino. Oh, that was disturbing.
Why is my twin motion still?
I didn't see no sign. see no sign that said that very storage.
Well, technically, we also did not see the fairy die, so.
This is true.
Alrighty. We're back on the screen with everything. Yeah. Alrighty. Sorry for that little delay there. Maybe next time I'll do a video for that limbo one. Rather than being live.
That channel's locked. Parental controls. I have
It's even more
that
gruesome.
page of the instructions.
You decided we weren't ready for that meta.
Maybe after your next rest. So, I guess all you can do is take the last treasures. Oh, no, you took them all. Okay.
Yes.
Are you? I guess you're leaving the wild Miss Brazier kind of buried there. You really can't carry it, I guess, unless.
Yeah, it's stuck there.
It weighs a lot. I can carry it. I have a lot more weight I can carry. I'm just not gonna do it.
Okay.
Well, if you can carry more, you can carry me, bro.
Alrighty, so we're back into the island map. So right now, you're all the way on the west end of the island. And your ship's all the way on the other side of the island. Your dinghy.
Hey, listen, it's not about the size. Wait, what?
Huh?
Huh?
And the mist is now gone, of course.
No, it truly is.
Huh?
There's no more mist. It's all cleared off.
Hmm.
So, if you guys, if whoever wants to be the one also, who was it last time? I forgot. Tell me what path you want to take back, if you want to go back.
It was me, and I want to go back. We're gonna take the path of least resistance because I think we went like in between the mountains here.
Do your arrow if you want to. Yeah.
And then we went around the river. I don't know if you have to roll anything before we do this.
Is that the way you're going? You're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we're gonna go. Yeah, there you go.
It rolled to at 20 and went off of it. I was like, oh.
Well, then we're gonna try to go through here by going through the mountains.
Oh, going up in the mountains still. Okay.
Is that high mountains, or it's because I think what we did was we came up from this way. But yeah, we're going through the mountains.
Okay.
I've been going through mountains.
It takes you a little longer, but yeah, there's nothing that happens.
Then we're going through we're going to the trying to move. Going down towards the bottom of the river. I guess these are hills now.
Some of them are hills, some are a little higher, but yeah.
All right, we're going this way to the bottom of the river, so we don't have to cross a river.
Ooh, okay. Well, when you get to the top of one of the hills, one of the higher hills, you suddenly hear something. No, not that.
It echoes because there's a valley. You can echoes.
What
You
do
start
turtles
hearing.
even eat?
You start hearing someone go, that looks good. Good eating. Turtle soup.
I wonder what we're going to encounter on this map, aptly named, whatever it's named.
I believe I put a name on there already, yes. You see a creature with one eye.
I wonder
Yeah,
if we're gonna see a Cyclops on this Cyclops encounter map.
Hey, I did
Oh
this,
no, Ali, you lost an eye.
I did this
Does-
morning at around 5, right after I watched Moon Knight this morning. So leave me alone.
Doesn't the map look like a bear rug just like stretched out?
Thank you.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
The rock at
Like
the
the-
bottom.
Yeah, doesn't it? I think
Yeah,
it's
no, I see it. I see it. It's like a stone teddy bear.
And I can see it going, help me.
Kill me.
my eye.
Life is pain.
That was that. Okay. There we go. You guys are on the top left of the map. And oh yeah, I do need the creature, don't I? You see, you're not surprised. He's not a surprise. You on the map? Yep.
Mhm.
There he is. He's right between the big rocks on top of right at the mouth, at the bottom of the bear's nose, I guess. Mouth area. Yeah. So roll for initiative.
Wow, wasted a 20.
So yeah, as you got there, you were hearing him say, turtle soup.
Cyclopses are bad, okay?
Okay.
Arlie's first. Oh,
All right.
there.
All right. Where are we though?
Top left of the map.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Has this Cyclops noticed that we're here?
Yes, weren't hiding, so
Yeah.
He said
Well,
very
he said
loudly, turtle
turtle-
soup,
I thought
talking
maybe
about
he
me.
I thought he was eating turtle soup, maybe. I
He
don't
saw
know.
me and said that.
Oh, my bad. I thought he was actually eating soup. Well, I was trying to move my character and it won't let me.
unlock. Yeah, sorry.
Sorry. I don't know what's going on here.
Nope, wrong button. Unlock tokens. There you go. Now you
Okay.
can do it.
All right, I appreciate it. All right, I'm gonna pick a square. Okay, and I'm going to wait. How many inches?
Oh,
Okay.
straight to attack. Okay.
Yeah, because I want to try something I've never done before.
These are like 6-foot escarpments going up there.
How dare you?
Oh God!
You make me sick.
All right, that'll be interesting. Sorry, I am going to load up my crossbow. Hold on one second. Okay, I am going to load up my crossbow and try to aim right for his big eye. All right, so wish me luck.
You hit him, but not in his eye.
Come on, I wanted it right in the big eye.
If you got a crit, I would have probably given you that.
All right. Sorry, my character sheet keeps on getting buried here. Okay, and I will roll for damage. Wow, really?
Really?
He doesn't barely feel that.
Hey, aim right for his eye. I think it's his weakness. That's what I'll call out to the party sheet or to the party.
You yell at the party sheet. The sheet yells back.
Don't tell me.
Stop spitting on me on paper.
I'm sorry.
Who's up next? Ludwig.
Okay.
We're at 8:30 end right there already.
Yep.
All right. So we'll go probably one through the whole round here.
So Corey will just look at it and say, "Not this turtle," and cast catapult.
There's a lot of bits of rock around.
It looked like there was plentiful ammunition. See if I can finally make it work for once. Woohoo!
You can't dodge out of the way. He's too big.
Oh, lucky for him, I rolled terrible.
Barely dents his hit points.
That was worth a first level slot.
He's like, I gotta get a bandage out. A little one.
Just turn back to Terry. Well, you may have to help if you don't want to be soup.
Okay.
You come with your own bowl.
I come with my own bow, and I bring out the long bow. I stand right here.
He's like chili at Panera.
Aww.
I was gonna say, Barbarian Rage only helps with
Hand to hand. Yep.
melee. But if I go into a rage now and shoot with my bow, that still counts as attacking, right?
Good question. That one
Yeah,
I never had to ask.
I don't think it has to be a melee attack. It just has to
How's
be an
it say
attack.
it?
Because in case it comes running over this way, it'd be nice to have that resistance, you know?
When you make a melee weapon, if you're able to cast spells, you can't concentrate. Your rage lasts. If it ends early, if you're knocked unconscious or returns, and you neither attack. Yes, this says attacked.
Okay, cool.
Or taking damage. Actually, if you don't attack someone but you take damage, it continues to.
Yeah, because you're just psyching yourself up at the same time. But I'm gonna rage.
Terry angry.
And then I'm longbowing.
You're hangry?
Ah! Not good either, because it's the first time I've ever used a bow. And give me 1 second, just double check one thing. I believe
I can.
Whenever I take the attack action, I can attack twice. Okay, so I'm going to do that. This is still technically an attack. I just want to make sure it wasn't a melee attack action.
No. You can do
All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and shoot that. Hey, I hit this time.
And you do as much as that small rock did.
Yeah. Look at that. I did the thing.
Yay!
We are all going to have to try harder.
Trash, you're up. You are at least 45 away.
Set my rod of the Pack Keeper and cast Eldritch Blast.
You hit him.
Nice.
Five damage, that's a tradition.
Tradition.
Oops.
Okay.
Didn't
You
mean to do
attack him
that.
again?
I hit the wrong button. Kind of trigger figure. Is my Rod of the Pack Keeper still on, or did that go away?
I think it went away. Yeah.
Because of that roll. I don't want to roll this dice. I think it's going to end up rolling it.
All right.
No, I
It's
got
not
my
a 5. Oh, it's not a 5.
It looks like. Okay, cool. That worked out.
That can't be right.
And then we'll do that again.
You missed.
Of course.
Alrighty, and the last thing today will be the Cyclops. Hey, I'm just hungry.
No
You
turtle
attack
soup
me.
for you.
You attack me, I attack you. He takes a big boulder off the rocks next to him, and he one-handedly throws it at you guys. So I'm going to roll a random dice here to see who he's going after. Ludwig's 1, Sar through Terapin 3, Arlie 4. And it is Terapin 3.
It always is.
He's wanting the turtle soup.
I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah.
He has a +9 to hit, but he gets disadvantaged because of only one eye. Poor depths prevent. But he still hits.
Yeah. I was gonna say all he has to do is roll a 7 or an 8.
So you take 34, but it goes down to half for 17 as a boulder smashes into you.
Ow!
And on that
Glad
note,
you raged.
yes,
Yeah.
it was a good thing.
That
to
was actually
rage.
smart. Otherwise,
Otherwise, that would have
had
been.
to heal you.
That's
or
almost
something.
Ludwig's whole life right there.
That's a good chunk.
I got a good roll on that one. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
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 All righty. And on
Yes.
that note, we all say goodbye to everybody and good night to Dunstan. What does Dunstan say?
Dunstan checking
All right.
He speaks common. Run!
Run.
in.
All righty. See you, everyone. See you next time.
Good night and good luck.